All right, I think we're ready. It only took 2 minutes to set up. That's more like it. So where are we? We got to refactor this thing. I hadn't really done much work on this last night. So we're just carrying on where I left off. Yeah, I was playing some music instead. Let's see. Oh, my hard drive's filling up. My SSD's filling up with stream recordings. Um, Gonna have to do something about that again pretty soon. Probably just delete the old ones. Oh wait, I gotta announce that we're live. So let's see. Is this the YouTube URL? Yep. All right. And the Rumble URL. And we gotta post this shit on X too. All right. Oh, that button. All right. Oh, and it picked up the thumbnail that time. That's nice. All right. What was I gonna mess with in OBS? Oh, never mind. Just thinking about music. It's kind of a it's kind of a pain in OBS when I want to play music. I just have to go in here and change my mic settings. In here, we just gotta turn off all this stuff. Except for the limiter. Unfortunately, there's no way that I know of to just set up a scene or something where I can say, just switch between talking mode and music mode. So I gotta go and change all those things, and then go and try to get the volume of my instrument and my mic and everything kind of evened out, so you can still sort of hear me talking when I want to talk, and it's definitely needs some work. But anyway, we're just gonna take this stuff here and this stuff here, and we're gonna move it up here and up here. Yeah, just gonna make no, not a static function. This has got to be, let's put it down here below. So we're just gonna call it void human what do we call this? Load NPC model. And what parameters we need. So we're gonna okay, so we've done that. we have done that, right? Yeah, right there. So we've got to unhard code our model path. We must be doing it over here, right? Yeah, right there. So this is correct. And what is it? That's for the face texture. Okay. So instead of that, we're gonna do this more properly. All right, so we gotta move. Actually, we need this too. Yeah. And we're just gonna pass in the NPC variable, right? And load the animations. And we just put this down here. And what have we got up here? So we got an NPC pointer. So we just do that. And we're going to keep that. What about this stuff here? So we're getting that from Lua. And what do we got over here? They're actually down here. So we've got to, so over here we've actually got to update that. We are doing that, right? Yeah. Then we're going to have to do something similar here. Let's just pop that down here. And this up here. Where do we get the shader from? Where's that in here? Is that it's right here? Okay. So we don't really need that. We don't need that test code. This is all the same as that, right? And the idle animation. So we don't need to do that here. And and we might want this here just for debugging purposes. Let's see, anybody in chat? Nope, doesn't look that way. Oh well, maybe I should try announcing my streams and shit. You know, ahead of time. So for this, oh, also here, well, let's see, I was thinking about something like that. Yeah, the mesh names and stuff. Let me see that. So like right here, we could put a tag there like body or something. Yeah, let's see. Let's do that. So that way, if we want to key off of these, we can. Let's see. yeah, so hmm. Also these are actually materials, aren't they? That's all right. Okay. That's the only place we reference that. So, but we are gonna need it over here too. So let's see. Let's see. Where is this? That's in npc.c. Yep, so we gotta free that also. All right, so let's see. We got for now. Well, we can just pull that from here too. Let's see. We gotta do a text format for that. Did I did I delete that code by mistake? That's okay. Wait a second. What's this doing here? Oh, right. Hmm. Well, that's kind of retarded to do that twice, isn't it? So let's see. We're gonna and maybe just scan. Might do that too. Yeah. Anyway. So we need this. Wait a second. So we need that, and where's face texture though? Oh right, that's in here. Let's put this up here. So instead of getting materials, we're gonna get face texture, which should be this same as what we got here. And it's just gonna be a string. So what's that gonna be, like a string field, I think? Like that. Okay. How long is that gonna be valid? think I think this stuff down here might actually overwrite that. Um, but we are going to want to look at this to determine that. You know, it might be simpler to actually define a function in Lua that just gets this information and returns it, just to simplify the C code. So yeah, let's just get rid of that. That can just be that out of there. And we're just gonna bring that down here. So let's do it that way. So we're gonna have to build that up sort of like this in the future. But we'll worry about that later. All right, so I think that should just about do it. Let's just bring this over here. Where's human? Should be up here somewhere. Oh, there. This should probably be with NPCs. Holy shit, that actually compiled. So where's skeleton and where's everybody else? I think something went wrong. They're not over here, are they? All right. Yeah, something went wrong there. But let's see. Okay, we got the face texture. That's good. What about the other two? I am not seeing them. So does this tell us what went wrong? Something went wrong here. Attempt to index a function value. What the fuck? Hmm. Does all this work? Yeah, that works. That works. That works. Weapons, do they work? Yeah, alright. Does this work? No. Material slot mismatch, panic in Lua. Oh shit. Hmm. So we're not getting any good information back from Lua. Hmm. It's not telling us anything about what failed except, well, might have been that or something after it. So let's see. We got where's update NPC parameters right there, and then we do that and that. So it could have failed anywhere in here, but probably here. Let's just comment some stuff out and see. Yeah, okay. So there's oh, we got to do this after that though. Yeah, because it's gonna complain about the mismatch. Where does that get set up though? Oh, from here. Yeah, so that's got to be after loading the model. Yep, that's correct. Well, god damn it. What's the point of that? So they don't have anything to disable that mouse roll on the tab bar, huh? It's not here. Okay, that's useless. Anyway, that should be right, and let's just try it. Oh wait, this is gonna crash it. Yeah, because we got something wrong in here. So I'm just guessing it's this. Wait, where does this come in though? Oh, that was up here, wasn't it? Hmm. Yeah, so here we're getting the NPC ID and wait, where's the Lua part though? We're just getting the NPC ID and then we're reading a string from. Oh, right, this is called by Lua, right? So this is called by Lua, and this is not. So yeah, we got to allow for that, don't we? Hmm. So I guess we need to we gotta add a model ID parameter here. Model ID. So that'll basically be the name. But we got to move this up here. Call that model ID again, like that. Get rid of those. And we'll do that. And what about, yeah, this can be independent of that, except we can't do that though. We've got to do a Lua pop all count 1, because that returns one argument, so that returns one result, so we've got to pop that off the stack, and then this should carry on okay. So then we've got to call this with the model ID over here also. We'll call it model ID. And we've got to add that parameter over here too. All right. Whoops. 391. Where's that? Oh, down here. Model ID, that's all. Oh, there's the other one. That's a good sign. Should be two other NPCs in here. Yeah, there's one. With the fucked up colors. Which is fine at this stage because we're just testing things. Hey, our skeleton's dead. We got a mismatch there. That's not good. Notice how the audio pauses for a second. Okay, now that's no good. So if we launch the game, everything loads in correctly. Go in here. Change that. You actually have to change it. Yeah, we gotta work on that soon. Now, oh, look at that now. Now those colors came in, but not those. And they didn't even come in right. Alright, so something's still not quite right here. What about the face texture? Did we get that at least? We got the face texture there. Go to the skeleton. Got a problem with the material slots, and if we go back, got the right slots, but something's not loading right. And we get the face texture, yes. So what is this thing's malfunction? Update mesh slot labels. Well, we should do that instead, but I don't think that's the problem. What could it be? Let's just uncomment that for a second. So it's, well, I guess we decided that's a problem with the model itself. But what's going on when we switch back? That's all coming in, right? But why are these colors all on? We're not actually, this does not actually bring in the colors. So, so what does? We're just looking at this. Oh, we got to update that, don't we? So that's what happens if you change it. Color slots. Where do we update that? Here. Yeah, so we can't do that here. We got to do it up here. So let's just move this code up here. And, oh, what's this all about? Character render setup. Okay. So all we need here is NPC, right? Oh, that's still not doing it. Let's see. Yeah, we're just rebuilding those from 0. That's our material count. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it'd be nice to get this working right, but yeah, I suppose if we change it. Oops, not that. Come back here and then here, and then we get out, and we go back in. Yeah. Maybe when you switch to a skeleton, it just kind of wipes everything. Turns everything white, bone white. I don't know. It's I didn't do that on purpose, but maybe it's what's happening. We're gonna need to do some work on this anyway, though, because it's possible that we're gonna have like, look, we don't want to show all the material slots in the model. We don't necessarily want to list them all. We want to control that by this. So yeah, we may want to have another little, maybe another column here, or just leave the label blank if we want to if we don't want to show it. So that's an option. Let's see, for the skeleton though, since there seem to be a couple of extras, let's just put in placeholders like that. Oh, we need body too. Body and teeth. That should actually fix the mismatch. Yep, so it's not complaining about that anymore. Let me just go back to here. We do have to update the animation though. Yeah, so we could put that in this function, but I'd rather just do it here. Whoops. Get that out of there. Um, yeah, all right, that's fine. Let's see, anybody on Rumble or YouTube? No, not really. I think we have one viewer on Rumble, maybe. Um, hello, good morning. I'm just working on my Vampire Sim RPG. I'm not trying to make this interesting, just trying to get shit done. Okay, so we got that stuff done. We could do the stats here. You can, yeah. Uh, okay. Cat sneezing. You gotta stay out of dust, you dumbass. Hmm. Oh yeah, we gotta do this. We gotta do that too, and I don't think we're even using this anymore, are we? No. So let's just, well, here. Get GUI, stage that. What's over here? Oh yeah, I tweaked a couple things there. Okay, so so let's just get that out of there. And that. And let's see, is the model shared also? Could be cached, but anyway, whoops, two, okay. Make sure it still works. All right. Oh, we gotta commit this too. What's that? Just a couple tweaks. No need to describe that. Oh, hey, Dita, good afternoon. How's it going? Over there in the Rumble chat. All right. I'm just cleaning up my code today. Getting rid of a lot of hard-coded stuff and switching over to systems that are where everything's sort of configured in Lua, where we just here, let me bring it up. Where we just list everything in Lua like this and this, and we're pulling the textures from this and labels from that, and we're not using this yet, but we're about to. And I guess we got to add an inventory system too. I got to think about that a little more though. I don't want to just jump into it today because I'm not quite sure how much I want to do in C and how much in Lua. I guess probably in Lua. Like, we've got this. This is from Godot. We're gonna have to change this, but same idea. Except instead of this, instead of a node path, we're gonna have an item ID, which would match up with these here. Right, like, yeah. Let's see. But it's gonna be different for turn-based. Maybe we gotta think about that too. Yeah, we're probably not gonna do inventory in the next week. Because I want to get another demo out of the Vampire Sim, and then I can go back and do some work on turn-based, and then sort of come up with a consistent inventory system for both. But we can just do that in Lua, and then in C when we like when you switch weapons or something, we're just gonna pull the weapon parameters from Lua into some C variables, sort of temporary variables. And when we bring up an inventory user interface, we'll just, when we initialize that, we'll just read all the item names into some strings, into a bunch of strings in C, just like we do with the labels in character creation. So easy peasy. Once you decide how to structure everything. So here we are refactoring model animation loading. Oh, NPC. All right. So now can we move this over? That doesn't really help with the bone attachments though. Also, this is that's random NPCs. We're gonna get rid of that soon. We're gonna use this. So the hair and eyes will be the sort of default things. Item will, or the weapon will be an item in inventory. These are just sort of um hmm. We're not gonna, I guess we're not gonna do that quite yet. What do we got over here? Lua for stats, weapons and attachments. Hmm. We could try unloading textures. Let's do that. That would be over here. Let's see, where is unload model textures? Right there. And I don't know if we really need that. So where might we call this from? Just here, which is disabled for now, and here. Then we got to do it here. So this should work for now. What kind of parameter does that take? Just a model. Okay, just like that. I don't think we want to do that. So let's see. Let's have the monitor. Search for what's it called? Why isn't it using most of my CPU? Synth, so there it is. So it's virtual. Wait, virtual memory is well, resident is 310, virtual is 1307. Whoa. Let's see. Resume. So we just do this to load a different level. What's going on? Where am I? That's a new one. If I change to a skeleton. No, I think I just... No, I don't know what went wrong here. This was working the other day. But our resident size is still 310. Oh, this might be from unloading the textures, actually. Here's another thing we can try. Yeah, let's get this over here. We'll just go in here and just load that level again, like 3 times in a row. That's a lot better than it has been. So, okay, so unloading textures is the main issue. Let's go over here again. Yeah, so we're missing our textures here. And oh, what was that? Okay. So let's see, where were we here? Here. So let's comment that out. How's our memory usage? 604, yeah, see, that's a lot worse. And we go over here and here. Okay, so we're still missing our, something's not right on these level transitions, and it's not because of, it's not because of the unloading textures. So, okay, so we can just uncount that again. This works fine. Yeah, so the face texture could be a problem. All right. Now let's see. Let's try starting on that level just to make sure it works in that case. Oh, segmentation fault. All right, that's a new problem. Let's just run our debugger. Why would that be a problem for this level, but not that one? Also, what happened to these? I guess that NPC is... Oh, it's down there. Right. Get down in there. Actually, that one's kind of bugged. Guessing if we go over here, it was probably doing this somehow. That's just sort of a known issue. Yeah, there she is. So, why doesn't this work now? It's happening right there in the main line 254, right? So we run that, which loads the level, which loads the NPCs. Oh, because there's no NPCs in that level. Right, so we've got to create another NPC for the player. Yeah, we've got to create the player properly. Right. Okay, so we're done with this. So yeah, let's see. Create a player NPC. Yeah, how do we do that? It's gonna have to be like this, but for the player. Which will have to be, so when you load a level, yeah, when you load a level, you've got to change the player's location. So for now we can just do this, right? NPCs 1 equals that. Move the player, and guess we'll have to change the position too. Come on. Translation equals, we'll just say 0, 0, 0. Is NPC number 1 for now. Test only. There we go. So that should work, right? Yeah. Yep. So then if we go and do that, then we gotta do this, and yeah, there we are. Colors change? I forget. Let's just try that again. Yeah, that was fucked up. So what is that? That one's, she's got like a pink dress. Okay, so we do this. Come on. And now everything has changed. That's kind of messed up. There is another NPC in here anywhere. This is pretty awkward to navigate. See, if we go up high enough, we can jump out. We can run around and jump over that. But if we, as long as we don't step in it, we can jump over it, right? As long as we don't land in it. But if we do land in it, we fall down into it. And now we're stuck. Can't jump high enough to get out. And we can't jump when we're stuck to a ball. So, yeah, the physics definitely needs some work. Blue Dress Girl is an NPC, and for this level you control her. Is that what's going on? Well, NPC 1 is supposed to be the player. That's NPC 1, which is currently this barmaid character. So I'm just changing this right here. I'm just changing the level and the translation, right? Which is the position vector. So I'm just changing those whenever we load a new level. And when I interact with that alter thing, it literally just runs this script. Because if I go in here to levels, graveyard, overrides, see, it literally just runs that script. So I don't know how she's getting a blue dress. Yeah, because what should be controlling that is the colors right here. So that should be like a red, green, blue. I think it's skin too. So that's a whitish skin color. That's wait, that should be bluish. Yeah. Oh, wait a second. Now I know. Because what's that thing I was just looking at right here? We are overriding the colors here. We're giving her a red dress. Yeah. So we got to do that. So yeah, okay, so she starts with the blue dress and purplish skin, yeah. That's right, because I made her like an alien or something. So, yeah, so if we go to the other level, yep, same colors now. But if we change her to a skeleton and back, yeah, she's gonna be all white. All right. Yeah, good question, Dita. That solved that problem. So, what do we got here? Fix level transition. Fix level transition. We'll just say that. And probably the same thing over here. Oh, and text and unload textures. All right. So we got unload textures, unload anything else. Let's not worry about that for now. because we will eventually come back to that. Let's just close some stuff. Where was that? Here, scene.c. So yeah, we got a bunch of to-dos here, especially for textures and texture caching. And is there anything else here? Unload level. And we're gonna have to deal with objects also. And oh, animations, yeah. We gotta unload them too. Which will also be cached. Right. So basically we're gonna load the model animations for every like the first time you load a female 3 character, we'll load the animation file for that. The other ones we'll share that one. The skeleton, the first time we load a skeleton, we'll load its animations. The other skeletons will share it, and so on. Then when we unload the level, we'll just unload those cached animations. That should be pretty simple. Yeah, so we gotta come back here for a couple things, like that, and that. Yeah. Oh, I think I gotta feed the cat, don't I? Is it what kind of a skeleton is? It's whatever it was when it was born, sir. Um, yeah, I would love to have male and female skeletons, but it's too much effort. We're just gonna say they're male and female skeletons. Actually, they're probably gonna be male skeletons, right? Because they gotta be. We want them to be badass. So if you say like, "Hey, I'm a female master lich," well, yeah, you're gonna get a male skeleton, and we're just gonna call you a female. You can just use the proportion sliders to make it look more female, I guess. That's something we got to mess around with pretty soon too. How to control the proportions. The bone scaling. Hmm. Let's see. What do we have here? Hmm. NPC spawning. Well, we want some random encounters, so we do have to deal with that. Let's see. Any of this stuff. Spring arm would be nice. But we need more general object collisions for that. No one is going to get close enough and pull out a protractor and measure the angle of the pelvis on a lich. Very true. But if you're playing as a lich, yeah, and with the spring arm, you can, if you're up near a wall or something, you can like zoom right in on that pelvis bone. Somebody's gonna do it. Somebody's gonna zoom right in on that pelvis bone, screenshot it in 4K, and go like, "This is a male skeleton." But I'm telling you that, and I'll say it again. I'm too lazy to make a proper female skeleton. You just have to pretend. Yeah. Let's see what else we need. What else we need here? Turn-based. We're not going to get to that yet. Not doing anything here. Um, Gotta do this at some point, but probably not yet. Um, this would be nice for turn-based, not now. Um, yeah, we're all good here. Ah, model selection. We got that. Change colors. Drop down inputs. Combo box would be a separate thing, right? Combo box would be nice to have for some, well, you know, like a search, like an autocomplete, basically. Done that in my other games, so I'll probably get to that at some point. At least for God mode stuff, you know. Maybe for spellcrafting too. Yeah, we actually had that in the Godot version of this for spellcrafting. You can just search for a spell. That's not too hard to do. You know, basic like scan the first few letters of the name. That's easy to do. Let's see. What are you gonna do any of that yet? No. God mode. Nope. Organizing the code. We got to get to the shaders pretty soon using Lua. But yeah, not yet. Not yet. So, do we want to do this? No, not yet. And we almost need to work on some gameplay or art. All right, well, let me think about that. I gotta take a break. Gotta grab a bite to eat and feed the cat. Cause yeah, cause the cat food can was almost empty this morning, and I just gave her the rest of it, and gotta open another one. Yeah, but you can't trust this cat though. Anytime I walk in the kitchen, this cat comes in there and just goes like, you know, starts meowing at me like, feed me, and I'm like I just fed you an hour ago. If I give you more, you're just gonna puke it all up, you dumbass. But yeah, anyway, yeah, I gotta take a little break. 5 minute break maybe. I'm just gonna put the music on. Hopefully I'll get back before it ends. All right. Oh, what about those the eyes don't match up. That's kind of something's not right there. I don't think it has anything to do with this. But let's just check those. See, those aren't connected. Well, it doesn't, yeah, they're just not connected though. Um, but the bones are connected. Maybe are they just named wrong or something? We got eyeball, eyelid, eyeball, and eye. No, I think that's right. Um, Maybe it's an issue with the animations. See the eye bones are moving. Hmm. Um, Maybe it's, oh, we're not we're not updating this, are we? Um, yes, we've got to update the bone indexes on these. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. That shouldn't be necessary. This, um, we're handling it that way. These are all hard coded in here for now. So we're gonna have to change that pretty soon. Um, I think we can just throw these in here for now. This should work though. So we switch to a skeleton. Nope, those eyeball. Wait, yeah, the eyeballs are. Wait, they look like they're moving. Just not. Oh, are we? Where's Blender? So the problem is just that we're we're exporting these eyes here. That's it, right? Whoops, wrong button. What about the other model? How do we do this for her? This is in the right game, right? All right, so she does have eyes. They are, let's see, are they in here? They're attached to here. They're not renderable. And how are we exporting this? Well, that's a GLB. Oh shit, that's for animation. It's probably renderable. Yeah, because we're not exporting all this other stuff, so it's just renderable. Okay, so let's go back and redo the skeleton that way. Those don't matter, but those definitely do. We can turn them on. Yeah, there we go. That's better. I think the eyes are sort of in the wrong position, but it's a start. Now we just gotta get rid of her hair. We gotta be able to switch hair also. Let's say, on a skeleton, I don't have it. I don't have any hair, but I do want a crown, right? We'll get to that stuff. He's playing the air guitar. Yeah, speaking of guitar, yeah, I put in about 2 hours today. I don't feel like starting anything new, so maybe I'll just play a little guitar. All right, check, check, check. So these OBS filters might be fucking that up. Let's see, we'll turn that down. I guess the gain is okay. If I turn that down, yeah, we're gonna be way too low. Okay, so the guitar volume matches my voice okay, I think. Compressor off. Well, we are on YouTube, so I gotta be careful not to play any copyrighted music. They will ding you for that, even if you're just playing it yourself. about 0. Then we'll just turn that up to about 20. All right, how's that? Still about, that's still reading about minus 10, about minus 10 when I speak up on my meter. Same thing there. So if I turn off compressor, okay, so I'm reading about minus 10. Maybe a little higher on the guitar. That's pretty good. I think I'll just turn down the bass a little. Try that with a little more volume. Felt like I had to pick too hard. Howdy, Araconda. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna be wrapping up pretty soon, but let's see who's on here now anyway. Squishy, John Thunder. Let's refresh. Oh, we got a bunch of people on here now. Oh, they're all playing KCD 2, aren't they? Yeah, I gotta check that out too. All right, some KCD music. If I can remember it. Oh yeah, we got the doing all the Synthnostate theme songs. That's the cyberpunk one. Alright, I guess I gotta get going. So let's put the guitar away and find somebody to raid. Oh, let's turn that back on. So let's see. He's playing KCD. He's playing KCD 2, yeah. KCD 2, yep. KCD 2. KCD 2. And Dying Light 10th anniversary. Let's see. He's mainly at YouTube, but I don't know how to raid people there. Let's give See, we always raid Squishy, so let's raid someone else. Who should we raid? Vlad or Razio? Let's see. I'm just gonna flip a coin. Heads, Razio. Alright, we're raiding Raz. Here, we'll give give him a like though. Alright guys, off we go. See ya.
I gotta get accustomed to the